Yo, what is up, guys? This is Marc, and we're back with another Ultra Vegito reaction video. The title of today's video is indeed Ultra Vegito finally dies in Universe 6. So I want to see how that goes down. If you guys weren't here for that last episode, by the way, we got introduced to King Sadala, as you guys can see right there. King Sadala, he really reminds me of King Vegeta, if I'm being honest. So we did get introduced to him. And I guess Vegito, it's his time to go to Universe 6 and probably face Champa, and I guess we'll see what happens. I guess Champa, he's recruiting the Saiyans to battle against Vegito, which is always a fun experience, right? So that's where we left off at. We're gonna see how the Universe 6 Saiyans fare, which I don't think is gonna be good. Obviously, I'm assuming we're gonna see Kefla, we're gonna see a lot of things. So just, this is a long one. This is another 30-minute episode, so you guys grab your Capri Suns, go ahead and grab your peach Osakes, whatever you have to do, right? Go ahead and grab your popcorn, and we're gonna be here for a minute. So I'll see you guys in the reaction. Let's go.
So our story begins with us looking over a somewhat familiar area. Bluish green grass and pink skies. The landscape bears a striking resemblance
Vegito, he did not
to the
kill
home
Beerus.
planet of Beerus. But as the scene moves across,
Beerus,
two even more familiar
timeline,
females can be seen.
He let them deal.
And they are of course revealed to be the Universe 6 Saiyans, Cauliflower and Kale, with Cauliflower looking her angry usual self complaining. Where the hell are those guys? All that talk about gaining more power than we could ever believe.
Okay, so this is
how it goes.
This is 10 years later
training first
from
thing in the morning.
So
I got up early for this. You know I never do that. To which
I feel like they literally look the exact same. Right?
I don't know, sis.
I mean,
Maybe
Saiyans, they don't really
us.
age quickly, right?
We could just train together like we always do, Started without us? This comment, of course, triggering the short-fused lady, and she continues. You mean Cabba would betray us and take all the training for himself? He better not, because if I find out, you know he's dead meat, don't you? Damn boys always think they're stronger than us, but we'll put an end to that soon.
We'll put an end to that. Okay.
Put an end to it? Sis, maybe we should just go home. I've never seen you this mad. No, Kale! But in response, almost proving Kale right instantly, Cauliflower raises her voice and fist as she angrily explains, I already told you, Kale, we're not backing down from a fight.
Okay.
The Saiyans on Sadala might not let us go on missions, but in the outside world, we're the strongest Saiyans in the universe. And after we beat those two, we'll be the strongest in history too. We're not losing to them this time, right, Kale? Which of course the supporting sister,
I like the
Kale,
enthusiasm.
who has very little choice,
Definitely like the
then says back,
yeah.
Okay, sis, whatever you want. You know I'm with you until the very end. But suddenly, just as it seemed Kale had finally made some progress in calming down Cauliflower,
they technically good. They technically could get blue. But like Champa is not gonna train them. But like they could just get Godkino from at least from training with Vados and stuff, right? So I don't know why they don't. I guess they can't really get in contact.
You live, feline? What a disappointment. I've seen war-torn planets on the brink of explosion. More interesting than this. What kind of god lives somewhere so bland and boring? I want to head back to Sadala already. To which the almost done with the situation Champa, who has now come to expect the sharp tongue of the king, just face palms and responds, Well, king, not all of us are royalty here. But besides that, you're not exactly here for sightseeing, are you, Saiyan? You're here for training, if you didn't forget. But interestingly, as Cauliflower notices the foursome, she slowly walks over to figure out who the strange taller man is. Until... Wait a second. Is that... Dad? Is that you? What the hell are you doing here, old man?
Look at her face.
To which the king, seemingly looking puzzled as he squints his
what?
eyes and mutters, Dad, who is this unsightly wench claiming familial ties with me? What is she even wear? Huh? Cauliflower! But of course, it's not long before a big smile emerges on the royal Saiyan's face
So Khalifa
as he
is the
finally
daughter
recognizes
of
her and
King
continues.
Sadala. Okay, that's cool. I
My
like that.
daughter! You're one of the fighters this cat picked? You must be kidding me. What kind of training is this? You can't fight to save your life if I remember correctly. But Caulifla, embarrassed, just then reveals, Dad, the last time you saw me, or Mom, was when I was a baby. So yeah, I might have got a little stronger in the meantime, you old bag of bones. To which the king nonchalantly
Yeah,
says,
I would say, I would
Oh
think
yeah,
so.
well I guess you
Look at
do
Ka-
have
look at
my
Kaba's
blood
face
running
right
through
there.
your veins, so you can't be that weak. While Kaba is just awkwardly remaining quiet in the background. But an anger seems to resurface on Caulifla's face when she thinks, there's no question about how strong I am. But you, what do you bring to the table, father? You weren't even picked for the tournament of power. Before then practically running over to Champa, getting in his face yelling,
Yeah.
What are you playing at, Champa? You said it would just be me, Sis, and Kaba. We're the strongest Saiyans in all of Sadala. Why bring my dad when he can't even turn Super Saiyan? We'll never beat Vegito like this. But Champa, slightly annoyed at the disbelief in his own plans, then turns his back to her and responds, Super Saiyan? Like I even care about that useless form. You can keep your blonde hair and never bother with it again. You're going to be training to go far, far beyond that if you want to be catching up.
I
to
was
the
gonna say
Saiyan
blue, but like that
Universe
wouldn't make a
7.
difference either. So.
And with the king here and his foretold potential, I bet he'll get there even before you three
His
brats.
foretold potential. Okay.
Leaving Caulifla puzzled even more as she points to her father and queries, potential? Him? Mother used to say he was the laziest man she'd ever met, in more ways than one. What the hell are you talking about? She said that? Leaving the king to comedically whisper in the background as his own daughter thrashes him. But despite this, Champa with a smile just confidently places his hands on his hips, looking to the sky and thinking internally, I can't reveal anything about the ritual to these fools.
Okay.
But little does this Saiyan know, the Oracle Fish already told me long ago that King Sadala's true power, once unlocked, would be the one that shocked the multiverse.
Okay.
He is the true next god of destruction to precede me.
Alright.
But it was just too hard to ever get this lazy bum to do anything.
Okay.
Even destroying his home planet wouldn't faze him in the slightest.
Alright.
But maybe, just maybe, this battle of the God Killer will be just
the Oracle
what will
Fish,
ignite his
basically
fire.
like, okay, so King Sadala, he's the
Before then, with a
one in
sinister
this
look
universe
on his face, Champa says
to be
out
the
loud,
next one,
finally,
but
listen,
he was just
I'm
too
the god
lazy,
here,
so like,
not you, brat. You listen to me.
so like the
And
ritual,
the king is in
wouldn't
whether
really
you
work,
like it
I
or
guess.
not.
I don't know.
Now, if you want to miss out on becoming more powerful than your wildest dreams, and miss out on beating that Son Goku you're so obsessed with, then go home, where the rest of us are going to begin training. Fine.
Yeah, I know she was gonna be
Leaving
quiet.
Caulifla with a bratty
after
look
that.
as she folds her arms and looks to the side, noticeably disappointed. But as Caulifla sulks, King Sadala, like a doting father, comes over to grab her shoulder and says,
I mean, I do like this. I do
"Cheer
like that
up,
the Saiyans
kid.
are like
You'll
good
enjoy this
people in
more than you
universe.
know. I know I will. Think of it as making up for all the time I missed out on you growing up." Which is still angered, but biting her tongue, Caulifla remained silent, staring back at her so-called father. As the king finally then says, "Well, silent treatment it is then. But looks like you don't have much choice here regardless, young daughter." He's touching sis. Who is he? As a confused Kale watching on begins to get increasingly angry, as the legendary Super Saiyan transformation within her begins to awaken, rumbling the very planet beneath her. But trying to calm the situation and cut through the tension, with a big but awkward smile, Cabba then interjects, "Okay, now that's
Wait,
all
she
out
just
of
said,
the
"Who
way,
is he?" Did she
how
not
about we
hear
get
that she literally
started
just
now?
said dad? Like,
All
come
this
on,
drama can't be good for our teamwork, can it?"
yeah, don't let
Twitch
Caulifla
Jumper then
ever
smirks
get a
and says
boyfriend or
welcomingly,
something. Killed,
looking
go
to Vados,
crazy, bro. I don't know what.
"Excellent idea, Saiyan. Let us begin. Vados, summon the Pyramid of Power." To which his angel attendant, of course, obliges. "As you wish, my lord." Before then summoning her angel staff within her hand. And then
Just imagine like
gathering around
Champa.
itself,
Just imagine like
waking
Champa
up.
like skinny.
And just
Like,
like
would
that,
he look
on the
exactly?
surface of
Bro,
Champa's
I
planet,
feel like he would look
the
just
Pyramid
like
of
Beerus.
Power
Like,
we
am I
have
crazy?
all come to know by now.
Like, I
is
feel
summoned
like he
right
would.
before the Universe 6
Just maybe like a little
warriors.
bit shorter, maybe. I don't know.
As the king who has never before seen anything like this questions, "You expect all of us to train in this small hut? Huh. My bedroom is larger than this Garfield." But without even a further response from
Garfield.
Champa, the doors to
By the way,
pyramid
Garfield is
finally
actually my
close,
favorite cat, by
as
the
the
way.
warriors begin their training
Oh,
to defeat Vegito. But speaking of the fused Saiyan, the scene then shifts back to
He
the
called a
present,
pyramid
and
a hut.
Vegito, having now grabbed some new clothes and eaten, then finds himself in a mysterious new city in Universe 6, as he comments, "I've been running about between universes non-stop for a while now. I won't be able to beat anyone, let alone the Grand Priest, if I don't get some sleep soon. But where?" But soon enough,
Okay, so
a
obviously
figure
he's in
comes
Universe
into
6
sight
right
of
now,
Vegito. I've been waiting all month for this. It's finally payday. I can't wait to buy my wife that ring she's always wanted. She's going to be over the moon. A young man with blonde hair and a beaming smile can be seen. With
Yeah, let me just say
bags
all
of
this stuff
money
out loud.
literally dripping from his waist.
Yeah.
But this doesn't go unnoticed by Vegito, who instantly begins thinking on how this unsuspecting stranger could be useful, as he thinks, "Seems like someone is doing well for themselves. If I'm going to find a place to stay, I'm probably going to need to cough up some bread. I can't have the same situation I had in Cedra's universe. The minute any commotion is stirred up, I could be found out. I better go about this in a different way this time."
Okay.
Of course, referring to the time Vegito stole food within the universe of Cedra and immediately caught the attention of the trio The Danger.
Yep.
And just like that, instantly perhaps in a state of overkill, Vegito enters his MUI form.
Okay.
His hair glowing white and his eyes now grey, as his body already begins to move. Yoink! And just like that, in a literal flash, Ultra Vegito moves in and snatches the bags of money off the young man. So
Okay.
fast, the young man hasn't even had time to blink or let out another breath. And in the same nanosecond, Vegito himself returns to where he was previously,
Okay.
Standing
This must have been
across
like
from his
damn near
unknowing
light speed
robbery
almost.
victim
Bro. Like I don't know how
until-
fast this stuff is.
What? My money! No, Laura's going to kill me!
I see his
And
face.
in a look of pure horror, that's not too off the looks Vegito's previous victims had, the young man finally realizes there won't be a wedding happening anytime soon. Sorry, kid, but right now, I need this a whole lot more than you do.
Okay.
Besides, you're a little too young to get tied down like that. That's why I never married Bulma.
What?
Why does this always happen to me? Maybe Mom was right.
Oh yeah, actually now I think about it, yeah,
Shouting about my
Vegeta
money in
did
public.
never marry Bulma, right?
Eventually, though,
Goku
after some
married
time
Chi-Chi,
of
but
walking
Vegeta
around,
didn't marry Bulma
Vegito
yet.
reaches
Like,
the
I
front
just
of a
realized that,
large
actually.
hotel-like building.
Wow, okay.
Hello?
I just
Anyone
realized
in?
that.
He enters confidently, and inside, at the reception, he finds a sweet, old lady. The unjudging woman then greets him. Hello there, sir. Looking for a room to stay the night, are we? Well, you're in luck. Today's price is only 10 zenny for a single room.
Huh?
How would you like to pay? Card or cat? But instantly, before the aged woman can even finish her sentence,
Wait, what?
Vegito nonchalantly slams the bags
for a
of
single
money
room?
he just
What is that?
stole
10 zenny
right
a
on the
night?
table,
I assume, or like what is
easily
that?
totaling thousands of zenny, as he says with his eyes closed, "I'm not good at counting, lady. How about this? This
I'm
should
not
be
good at
enough,
counting,
right?
okay.
Keep the change if there is any." Walking off to his room, leaving the old lady nothing short of gobsmacked, and she just mutters silently, Yes, I think that will just about cover it, sir." And as the day moves on to the night, Vegito eventually finds
that's
himself
like-
in bed tucked
so that was
in,
like thousands?
his
So
hand
what is
behind
that?
his
That's
head
like-
as he looks to the ceiling.
I mean, that's
in
just
deep
like, could that
thought.
cover like a whole year?
Introspectively, he thinks on his
No,
journey so
yeah,
far
definitely. That
and
could
what's
definitely
left.
cover a whole year. Because if it's 10 a
It's
day,
taken a while, but there
then
only
that's,
remain
that should be
6
300 a
gods
month.
left. I have all
so that should be
the answers I need,
3,600.
and it's
Well,
a straight shot.
It just depends,
through all
like
of them
if
from
he
here on out.
has,
The only
3,000
problem is,
plus.
of the 6 gods
He
I've
could
killed,
literally just stay there
I've
for like
only
a whole
absorbed
year.
the
That's
energy
crazy.
of 3 of them, and only 2 of their angels. In the end, to complete my form, and to truly be able to beat those 2, I'll need to go back in time and get the energies of every god I missed. An easy enough task I'll leave to the very end. But I don't know if I will ever be able to take your energy, Whis. My heart just won't let me after what you did for me.
Okay, makes sense.
I hope that doesn't come back to bite me in the end. But as his thoughts get deeper and deeper, Vegito just naturally finds himself zoning out as his eyes
I
begin
definitely
to
get
close.
it. I definitely 100% get
Slowly.
it. Like I
but
was just gonna
surely,
say
until
he
eventually
could just get
the
one
legendary
from a
god
different
killer
timeline,
is
but
put to
like
deep
it
sleep.
wouldn't really, you just can't do
But
it.
in the dead of night, the door to Vegito's room begins to eerily open with a small creak. And through the door, a set of mysterious but somewhat recognizable boots then enter without barely a sound, as if trained to completely hide their presence. And attached to them, a masked figure that blends into the darkness of the room, approaches the completely oblivious Vegito, who continues to sleep away. As the figure looks down at the Saiyan, his face is still obscured without many facial features being displayed, except for 2 piercing crimson red eyes as he whispers, "When I first received the assignment, I could hardly believe it. The background info of what you've been doing these last few years truly was unbelievable, even to myself.
Okay.
But a mission is a mission. Whether true or not, you are my target. This is business, not personal. I can't even say I see much of you in here. but it matters not anymore. Sleep well, Son Goku. As the mystery figure who seems a little too familiar with Vegito,
that boy
cocks back
hit.
his fist
That
with
boy
true
hit, man. He has
conviction
potential.
Launching it with serious speed and killer intent, straight for the heart of the still sleeping Vegito. One strike, especially while in his base form, and this could truly be the end of our hero. But just in the nick of time, moments before the fist had landed its fatal blow, Vegito's eyes open wide in shock, reacting to something, but not knowing what. What the? Immediately, the Saiyan raises his upper torso from his bed, still disorientated in expression, as he then turns his head side to side.
Yeah, he
himself,
felt. He must have felt the
what
killer,
was that?
killer intent or
Was that
something.
a
I don't know.
nightmare? I could have sworn I felt someone was watching me, like I was in danger. But maybe that was just a flashback to Gero. Before eventually, Vegito, sensing no one around him and thus no cause for alarm, seemingly finally relaxes, letting out. Oh well, must just be this damn old building. Probably haunted by the
Is
ghosts
his door
of
still
all the
open?
gods
Like-
I've killed. Few more hours rest, and I'll be ready to leave. See you soon, chumper. And with that said, like turning on a switch,
I don't know.
Vegito
Maybe he
instantly
hit.
slams his
Maybe
head
he went
back
invisible into
onto
the.
his pillow,
I don't know. The other
snoring out
dimension
loud once
thing?
again as he sleeps without a care in the world. Over the next 8 hours or so, the night of the sky would then vanish to leave a shining sun in the day.
Okay.
And Vegito, being an early bird, would already be on his way out of the hotel saying, "Thanks for that. I'll be on my way now.
Damn.
Enjoy the money." To which the old lady would bow and reply nervously, "Yes, please come again, sir." And so Vegito would begin walking for a while
that
down a
dude
forest
got
path,
his money
getting his
finessed.
bearings and thoughts in order before he
For
continues
one,
his
like he's
request for
okay.
revenge.
He could have just got one
Until
bag, but
finally,
he
brings
stole
his staff
all
forward
3
and
bags
says with a smile,
for one night.
"Alright,
Oh,
that's
damn.
enough of a warm-up. This damn trail will go on
It's
for
like the
miles.
same thing as like
I
spending
think
like
it's about
$3,000
time I paid Fat Beerus
on, like,
a little
a
visit.
pencil. Right?
He surely
Like,
has found some crafty way to get
kind of simple.
stronger.
Kind of simple.
I can't wait
Damn,
to
that's
see what
messed up.
futile attempt he brings to the table. Before he then brings his staff closer towards him and yells into it in classic style, "Staff! Take me to this universe's god of destruction!" But suddenly, out of nowhere, a beam which seems to be made of nothing but extremely condensed air pierces through the body of Vegito, with such speed, power, and ferocity that not even Vegito could do anything to avoid it.
Yeah, he got caught.
What was that? My heart. They got me.
Damn, hit.
Soon revealing the attack had even made contact with Vegito's vital organs. As he grips his
Whoa,
chest
man, I could just
in pain.
imagine how that feels.
Now
like
grimacing
your
as he
heart like
struggles to
caves
recover,
in,
he
and then you're like
continues.
struggling to breathe. You're like,
I can't move.
whoa.
Chopper must have figured out I'm here. But where is that damn coward?
He can't move,
I
man.
get my
Just
hands on you.
boom.
I'm gonna. But before Vegito could finish his threats, he is silenced instantly
Damn.
as multiple streams
Hit.
of air then pierce his body in all
Damn.
directions indiscriminately.
Oh,
Again,
whoa.
from
All
far
the
off,
like
with
air
no
things
sign
just
of
like going
any
straight
shoes.
through his body, man, just destroying organs.
You cowards. These last shots, though, appear to be the final straws needed to break the
Internal
camel's
bleeding,
back,
organs
as Vegito remains
rupturing.
almost
That's what's
dead in the
happening.
face
That's
as his lifeless body then slams its knees onto the ground, not saying a word, before falling face first onto the ground before
Yeah, and that
him,
boy hit.
his staff
Zoom.
beside him,
And then he
no
was still
longer
alive. He's like,
with an owner.
Let me do it again.
In the distance though, the Slayer of Vegito is finally then revealed to be the same mysterious
Gotta love that boy Hit, man. He can't lose. I mean, he lost in tournament of power, but we don't talk about
still unflinching, but now in a fighting stance.
I mean, definitely Hit is one of the coolest characters
to
in
some of us
Dragon Ball, right? Definitely.
But once the figure tosses away his cloak, he is revealed to be none other than the legendary assassin, Hit himself. Looking like he has not aged a day in all these years, but with still the same cold.
I think he said he's lived for 1,000 years. Like, does he not? Like, I mean, he basically, like, he has time to his disposal. He can live for as long as he wants to.
He can only say, "You were lucky to have been blessed with another day. For whatever reason, your instincts could sense I was in your room.
Okay.
But this time, I made sure you would have no way of seeing this coming. Just like last time, Son Goku."
Okay.
With that said, Hit would then begin walking solemnly towards the body of Vegito, eventually reaching the foot of his head before stopping and looking down now like a god of himself. It can only remain silent, making it unclear still whether he even regrets or feels a thing about killing someone who was once considered a friend. But as he looks down, only business is on his mind, as he thinks, there's no way anyone could have survived that. No mortal at least.
Yeah.
But before I can confirm assassination to the client, I better make sure the job is done. You can never be sure with the likes of Son Goku after all.
Yeah.
Before then crouching down under the sun and placing his 2 fingers on the neck of the face-forward Saiyan. For a moment, there is a brief respite of silence as Hit waits to feel even the slightest pulse. Until finally Hit reveals, "Mission accomplished. Target eliminated." And without a word more to be said,
mission
or even
accomplished.
A sign of
Target
care,
eliminated.
The strictly professional Hit stands.
Alright, Hit, man. I see you, man. The GOAT.
And then begins walking away.
He's ready to walk away with his W. Okay.
And he says, "Now where is target number 2? Another time ring abuser, no less. These Saiyans just
another
can't
time ring
behave
abuser."
themselves." But as Hit walks away, mysteriously on the right hand of Vegito,
another time
one
ring
of the
abuser.
4
Target
remaining
number
time
2?
rings begins to let off particulate matter,
Okay.
as if weakening by the minutes. Suddenly though, as we observe that, something more shocking appears to alarm Hit as his eyes
Okay, yeah,
burst open.
he used one of them lives,
For one
man.
of the very
Them
first
cat
times,
9 lives,
he
bro.
loses his cool completely
Until
another time ring user, you say? Tell me more. Hit. As shockingly, Ultra Vegito is revealed to have
Emiwa
just been
soon.
revived once again.
Another time
through
ring user, huh, Hit?
sacrifice of his time rings,
Tell
leaving
me
the
more.
stunned Hit to just
Oh,
mutter in
damn.
disbelief. Son.
there you guys have it, bro. Listen. 9 out of 10, bro. Listen, that's all I gotta say, bro. 9 out of 10. Bro, we have Hit. Hit is finally back in the Ultra Vegito timeline here. So, listen, I look-y like the episode, bro. Vegito, I mean, he just got caught off guard 100%. We're gonna see other confrontation, you know, what lies in their confrontation and stuff like that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hit. It's all about Hit. See you then.